Singer Ian Watkins, who was jailed for child sex offences, has been killed in an attack in prison. The former Lost Prophets singer, who was convicted in 2013, was attacked in Wakefield prison this morning. Our correspondent Alice Porter joins us now. What are the police saying, Alice?
Well, we understand this happened earlier this morning by a member of somebody at the prison who attacked Ian Watkins. Now, violence in prisons is, of course, very commonplace, but an attack like this that it resulted in a murder, in a death, is actually incredibly rare. But we understand this is not the first time he's been attacked. He was stabbed back in 2023, not fatally, and clearly that has changed this time, where we understand, according to sources, that a knife was used in this attack this morning. Now, we have got a statement from West Yorkshire Police, who say at 9:39 a.m. this morning, police were called by staff at H&P Wakefield reporting an assault on a prisoner. Emergency services attended and the man was pronounced dead at the scene a short time later. Detectives from the Homicide and Major Inquiry team are investigating, and inquiries remain ongoing at the scene. Now, we understand that the prison went into a lockdown immediately after this attack. Now, it was 2013 that Ian Watkins, the former Lost Prophets singer, was sentenced for a string of child sex offences, 13 offences, including the attempted rape of a baby. So he certainly would have been a high-profile prisoner, partly because of his fame. He was the lead singer in the Welsh band Lost Prophets, which sold millions of albums around the world. But he also would have been vulnerable to being targeted because of the horrific crimes that he committed. And paedophiles are very vulnerable to being attacked in prison. But this attack happened just 2 weeks after a report from His Majesty's Chief Inspector for Prisons. Their representatives came and visited H&P Wakefield in the summer, and they have concluded that there's been a significant rise in violence at the prison. They said a 62% rise in violent incidents and a 72% increase in serious assault since their last inspection in 2022, with some inmates unable to leave their cells. So you get a sense there that there has been a significant increase in violent crime, violent assaults at H&P Wakefield. And unsurprisingly, Ian Watkins, who was sentenced back in 2013 for a string of sexual offences against children, would have been very much a target for any other inmates in the prison.
Apparently, the person that done it is this drill rapper. One of them drill rappers that got sent to jail, yeah. I forgot who it was.
Don't snitch.
No. It's all on
Everybody
the thing.
knows.
Yeah. It's on. I forgot what his name is. It's all on here. I forgot what his name is. Is it not? I don't know, man. Some name that I've even heard.
I swear.
But like, my thing is, these men do these madnesses, yeah.
In the Wakefield, you know.
And they go to jail. And it's funny how the people that we call the worst of society, it's like we depend on them to actually deliver the
madness,
justice.
yeah.
Because we do what they do, what
because
society
them
is
guys
shook
will
to do.
get a couple months, you know, and then a change of the name and that, and then a new area to live in where they can just go and find new people to just take the piss out.
No, this brother, this Lost Prophets dude, like
obviously bait.
No, not bait. Like levels of what he was into. Babies and that, like and he's a world international star, you know. You probably heard the name Lost Prophets in terms of music. Yeah, their lead man got found on a madness.
Yeah, that's wild.
Got a woman in the next country FaceTiming him with her baby, doing madnesses for him on FaceTime, and it's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to say congratulations for that. Do you know what I mean? But I always find it funny how justice works, innit? Or what you lot think is justice, because no one feels sorry for the M that's happened because he deserves it. So now
100%.
we've got a moral barometer of who deserves to live and who don't. But then we judge those that make that choice in the heat of the moment when they're put in situations that we can't identify with, and we give them life and we call that justice. But at any given time, we would make the decision of who we think should live or die.
Acceptable. Facts.
It's justice is mad, you know. This is why they say leave it to God, innit? But at the same time, I don't know. You can't just Like, you know what I mean? You can't just do it. You can't just do a wrong within us. And
I always thought that, you know, that like when it comes to the justice system, yeah, when they're trialing murders and stuff like that, circumstances should play part in the sentence.
They do, though. They do. Well, they
no,
say
but I
they
don't
do.
feel like they really do.
Yeah, I mean, like, it just depends on how good you can spin your story, man. Mitigating circumstances. Bare times, that's all I've relied on to not get a very lengthy sentence. And it feels like I'm selling out my own story, because luckily for me, when I was standing in front of the judge and they're reading out my mitigating circumstances, I know it's swaying them. They're like, oh, okay,
fair enough.
Shit. So I'm
sense.
like, yeah, like, you know, and I always relied on that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't want it to be that way. I wish it weren't those circumstances. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
man knew how valuable they were, and I know brothers that didn't really have the ones that I had, and you know, you're done. And I'm thinking for you in the cell, like,
yeah,
it's peak.
Yeah,
because like you got to give them a story to bust case. You have to. If you ain't got a story, if you got no story, I know bad man in their cell writing letters to the judge, cuz. You get me?
I had a case. I did mitigating circumstances.
You know what I mean? You got to plead your heartstrings if it. Yo.
I was on possession of Class A with intent to supply. This is how old was I? I was 16. I was just turning 16. Yeah. And I got sentenced on my birthday, but they put me in youth court, innit? So I was so lucky, man. I was so lucky.
Oh, yeah.
But I had to go guilty, mitigating circumstances,
Did you get a good little probation on that, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Boom. Nice.
So you don't want to go Holloway? I heard it smells like fish fingers.
Bro, allow it.
You use condoms and you think it's safe. But what if it's slowly poisoning your body? A 2014 Danish study found over 100 different toxic ingredients in condoms. Hormone disruptors, carcinogens, glycerine, parabens, petroleum derivatives, phthalates, and nonoxynol, a spermicide that damages the uterus wall. Each condom contains about 1.5 milliliters of lubricant on average. If a woman is intimate 300 times a year, she's putting into her uterus over half a liter of this toxin into her body every single year. So my question to you is this really safe, or are we just misinformed?
First thing I want to say is, told you. Second thing I want to say is, Sparta! About 300 days. Yes, he's
300 on 65
Sparta! This is Sparta! That's the hole. See the hole that man gets kicked into?
Crazy.
That's you with the 300 days. That's
crazy.
That's paranormal activity.
I'm just trying to think how she's spacing it out. You get
300. There's no space in 300. 300. You're only taking 65 days off.
Yeah, man.
Like, in the whole year.
When she's on holiday, she goes, boom.
And then, you know,
outside.
a day, what?
A little 2 month break.
2 days.
6 days a month.
But you can't eradicate condoms.
Well, I'm just saying.
We already sorted out the pregnancy thing with the cycles and that.
Now it's mad. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
now the only other thing now you got to do is make sure both of you go to the clinic, so you know that you're both clean.
Just come like a fiend,
and you're good to go, innit?
I didn't even plan it.
One time.
Do you know what you should do? Get the man in the pill.
Give the man them the pill. I've been saying this, and they got a pill now, innit?
No, it's
They've
not
got
out
a pill
yet.
now.
But man ain't taking it.
Google it. But it's not out yet.
It's not out
Google
yet,
it.
but yeah, I know, but-
I'll Google it right now.
man's
Once
not-
we're hey, Google it.
It's not out yet.
Google it. I guarantee you it's out. They're trialing it, bro. Go and test it, bro. And you test it out,
In my younger days.
bro. Go and test
And
it.
she sounds like she's spiking brothers with it. Like, yeah, hey, mate, go check the door.
Bro, if they make that available, man's getting spiked.
Yes.
Like what?
Nah.
Are you okay?
Hold on.
Sorry.
Getting spiked.
I shouldn't even say that, you know.
Getting spiked with contraceptive is crazy. Like, that is gangster.
Gangster.
You
Bro,
don't
are you
mind
telling
getting
me?
spiked with it.
Man, them should have thought of that from since when as well.
She said no I'm being responsible.
Certain man to be snorting that anyway.
Certain man be smoking in their
Not smoking in their spit.
Does it come in a soap?
Does it come in a soap form?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mouthwash. Well, pause.
Mouthwash.
Pause.
Why? That's about washing out man's mouth with everything there.
That's a hell of why.
Why?
Alright, cool. So,
Man
So,
didn't
yeah,
Google
just
it.
be
Man's
careful.
scared that he's gonna have to take it. Man did not Google it.
no,
Man said
sorry,
nope.
because I got distracted.
Man said
But
nope,
just be careful.
because you might get
Yeah.
spiked.
No. I'm just saying because there's a lot of things that we take everyday stuff
Take for
that
granted.
take for granted and they're toxic. What my philosophy
Things.
is, anything that's unnecessary is probably there to harm you in a certain way.
Yeah,
like,
more time.
and you really got to strip it down to the basics of what you really need. Now, we all met them girls in our time that was on some, I don't use roll-on, I use lemon, and I've tried that once or twice. But trust me, when you get active, or when you get me, or when there's a lot of
Now
you that
you stink.
exists,
Mad.
all of a sudden you stink like BO and lemon. It's mad. Lemonade BO is crazy.
In the rain, and the ceiling's sweating and that. Mad.
You go and like you just looking at that earthy person, you know, like and now you understand the hippies. You get now why they stink. You get me? But unless we're all doing pheromones, I feel like it's not a solo sport. Like you get me? Like
Was it we're either all in or we're all out?
yeah, you can't just do so.
Nah, that's mad. Could you imagine?
Just be careful
Could you
anyway,
imagine
man.
a summer on a train with everybody all
I just
in
don't
with
want
the
no one to get-
deodorant thing.
I just don't want no one to get 300 litres, milliliters. Was it 300 litres, milliliters of whatever? Just
Them same
a
girls.
lot
The
of-
lubricant
yeah.
thing.
Them
Yeah.
same girls are smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, man, them same girl are doing all kind of madness, bro.
Leave the gal alone, man.
Microwave.
And then
the
look at
gal
the
and
man
what about the
them
man
that
them?
look at the man them that they're sleeping with, bro.
Yeah, look at do that like that next time, because that was like, she didn't mean that. She didn't mean that. Yeah.
To the left, to the
I
left.
love it. To the left, everything you own in a box to the left, in the closet. That's my stuff.
Man did the accent on. To the left.
You know that one.
To the left.
You know
To
that
the
one.
left.
Hey, that's my favourite one. You can't listen to Beyonce again after that.
Nah, man.
That one won.
Nah, forget Beyonce. Who's Beyonce?